do a lot more offensively. And Dane, I'm just curious, did they change something? Did you guys let up? Did they start making shots?
No, I feel like we maybe just let off and took our foot off the gas. Up 11 and a half, we were thinking it's going to be easy, but we just got to come back this next week and continue locking in on our defense because that's what's going to win us a championship.
Coach, obviously Dane had another great game. Does there reach a point where you just say, Dane, you can shoot whatever you want? Because the last three looked like maybe you wouldn't normally take that shot. Is that fair to say?
I'm a big process guy. Like I think what Dane's done since I want to say like the Stanford game, his mindset has been like incredible, and it started in practice. He's all like you look at our stats throughout the whole fall. He's always been one of our leading scorers. Like don't get me wrong, he's been playing good, but since that Stanford game, his mindset's been incredible. He's been taking great shots. He's been using his physicality a lot more. He's making simple plays. His assists has gone up. His turnovers have gone down. And now the shots are starting to fall because he's getting more comfortable. He's not pressing as much, and he's a great player. And that's when teams want to not switch their ball screens, he's going to get open threes, and that's what he does.
Do you have anything else to say about that, Dane? That changed since Stanford?
Nah, I mean, I had a good talk with the coaches, and I mean, I felt like I changed my mindset from I was trying to force it early, and then I just started playing with my teammates and just not forcing stuff, and the game just started coming to me easy, and I feel like I'm finally slowly getting the hang of it and really turning it on.
It was pretty apparent that Ellis meant a lot in this game defensively. I think their point guard was like he started like 1 of 6 or 1 of 7 or something like that.
Yeah, sure.
Dane, from your perspective, what did he bring to this game specifically?
He brings everything. He's the head of our snake right there. When he turns it on, when he gets guards uncomfortable, that's when we start getting steals. When we start tipping the ball. Once he rattles our point guard, it turns into a whole new ball game. So I mean, even though Ellis it might not show up on the box score as much, he affects our team really in a positive way.
Coach, I think it was about when Ellis got his 4th foul, something like 5 minutes left. You went big, and I'm just curious, kind of what went into the thought process there, closing out the game with the 5 guys you did.
We're a positionless team, and so when Ellis went out, just kind of looking at the 5 guys who had the most rhythm going at that point, and just happened to be more bigger guys, and we have guys who can handle it. I mean, you see Dane and Ethan bring the ball up all the time. Like, it just changed a few things defensively, but we just went with the 5 guys who were rolling and figured out how to win the game.
Lawan had a really nice second half. He was 6 of 7 on the game too. But Coach, what did you see from him, especially down the stretch there when the Bison really pushed back?
Just getting timely buckets, making simple plays off 2 feet. He's another guy that's really turned it on, and just playing better basketball every single day. I mean, he's doing all these incredible things. I still think he might be our leading rebounder. I'm not sure. He's shooting a crazy high percentage, and the wild thing is he doesn't even know half of what's going on yet. Like, he's still a freshman out there. The kid's gonna be a problem.
Dane, you're looking at this is another game where Cedric didn't have a particularly great shooting game, but he had 5 rebounds. He drew some fouls. He blocked some shots. What did you see from your team at Cedric out there today?
Cedric's going to find a way to impact the game no matter what. If he's not shooting it great, he's insanely athletic, good defender. I mean, he's going to find a way to impact the game even if his shots aren't falling. So he did that today, plus 17 on the game. So, I mean, I love him.
16, 5 and 5 with 0 turnovers is a pretty good game.
And that's what I'm saying. Just because you went 1 for 5 for 3 is, yeah, you got 16.
It seems like a slow.
Okay. I was about to say.
And then the other thing, this Big Sky Challenge. I know you played this team last year, and you beat them. I think Steele had a huge game. It was like 30 points. What do you think of these games, specifically you, Dane, just in the middle of the year, early in the conference play, to kind of take a break and play a team like this? What's that like for you guys?
I mean, I like them. It's like a pride thing, Go out there, face a different league. You want to put on for the Big Sky, show that we're hopefully the better league. So, I mean, any competitor, I feel like if they go against some other league, they'll want to prove themselves. So, I enjoy it.
And then, Coach, you get now a week until your next game. What are you anything particularly want to focus on for the next week?
Defense. We gave up 51 points in the second half. Like, we're not gonna go to the NCAA tournament doing that. I do think our first half defense was good. 32 points was probably more than they should have scored based on how well we defended them. They hit some tough shots at the end of the shot clock. They got a couple offensive rebounds. They put them back. Like, I thought we played good defense the first half, but that second half can't happen, and defense should be a consistent thing, and we got to figure that out.
Great. Cool.
Thank you.
Go Eags!
Go Eags!